Man. What's up, y'all? What's up? We in the building. We in the building. What's up? Yo, they did me dirty. They did me dirty. They did me dirty. I couldn't play my music in the background. I don't know if they're gonna shut me down again. You know what I'm saying? But I'm back. I'm here. Let's go. Let's see what's gonna happen. Um I don't know what the fuck happened, but like I said, I'm here. What's up? What's up? So yeah, we're gonna talk about the depositions, that the Clintons, then basically all right, let me see. I gotta make sure my live is rocking. Yeah, but we're gonna talk about the depositions and all of that stuff. So we just gonna jump into it because they was like the music that I was playing. I cannot play that in the background. I mean, I wasn't trying to play it in the background. That was my intro. I don't know. I don't know. StreamYard. I don't know who playing games. I don't know. But we still gonna get this out here. To that. To that. We still gonna get this shit out here to that. Let's jump into it right the fuck now. I ain't got no time. Yo, the motherfucking my link is up there. Anybody wanna come and check? Is up there. They pissed me off like 5 minutes ago. And then I had the phone call that I had to answer. Man. But yeah, I'm just gonna get into it right now before they click me again. I don't know what's wrong. I don't even get paid for this shit. Keep on clipping me.
What the oath is. I have to be
Alright.
honest with you. You know, I'll be 80 years old if I live to my next birthday. I don't remember everything that happened 24 years ago, but I do remember some things. And I will
Why
tell you
he
what I
sound like
remember as best I can.
Clinton sound like he got some P but COPD or something. I don't know what's going on. But he's 80 years old, you know what I'm saying? And people was talking about like he was shaking and he was scared and this, that, and the third. I don't think it's that. Like, he 80. Like, what the fuck? What you expect? Like, I mean, 80-year-old people don't act like they motherfucking 40 either. Especially when they on the stand talking about some bullshit. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm gonna be bouncing back and forth.
She's been described on being on a 2002 Africa trip and providing massages. Was she or any other young female on that trip underage at that time?
Not that I'm aware of.
Massage or have physical contact from her or anyone else on that trip?
You've seen the pictures. There was one time when I was sitting up and I got a back rub, a neck work.
He got some neck work. That nigga said he got some. He got it.
Practice.
Now, we know
Okay.
what
And I
network.
think Shantae did it, but I'm not sure. I wish.
I'm saying he got. He said he got some back work and then he got some neck work. What kind of neck work did you get? Because y'all know, in the black community, we know what neck work means. Neck is neck. Come on, yo. Because you didn't skeet on that girl. Now, mind you, Bill Clinton is not credible to believe because he lied about the Monica ski, the Lewinsky, and all of that. He lied about all that. And she saved the daggone dress. She was like an Epstein little sister. Because that's what Epstein do. He saves pictures, he saves evidence, and all of this stuff. And then guess what? He'll turn around and blackmail you. So that's basically what she did to him. You feel what I'm saying? So we already know that she lied before. under oath. So why would we believe you now? What is the difference? You know what I'm saying? What is the difference at this point? Because we already know that she lied before. But go ahead. Let's go ahead. Take it. I don't even, man, we already know if Trump get on there, he going to lie his ass off anyway. But I don't believe none of these people. I don't give a fuck.
Auntie had told me I liked her. But I didn't think it was anything unusual. I can't tell you how many airplanes I've been on where rich people asked me to go and they had someone offering massage. You know, all these boats that you go on and all that, they all do that.
Did you ever visit Epstein's Little St. James Island?
No,
We have Virginia Guffrey, who has testified seeing you on the island with 2 young girls. Did this occur at all? Okay. Why do you think she would have made that claim?
Objection, speculation. You can't possibly.
Have you ever met her or any other Epstein associated underage girl?
not to my knowledge.
In Epstein's 2016 deposition unsealed in the DOJ files, he refused to answer if you were accompanied by 2 young women who were approximately 18 years old on the island. Were any such women potentially underage with you? I know you've stated that you were not there, but did you have any interaction with the said
Objection to the foundation of the question. He's already stated he was not on the island. You're now asking about a claim of the Fifth Amendment by Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay. Is it possible, and in your opinion, that you and or your wife were targeted as a means of an intelligence gathering operation?
Object to the
by
form of the
Jeffrey Epstein and
question.
Ghislaine Maxwell?
Object to the form of the question. No objection to if he knows that they were targeted.
I believe that's what she asked.
No, she said is it possible, so she's asking him to speculate instead of asking him, does he know?
Do you know if you were targeted at any point?
I don't, but
Okay.
I don't. I'd sort of be surprised, but I'm not.
Joe said he don't, but he's been targeted and he know he had. But again, y'all gotta realize they is trying to basically throw us off the ball. Like we don't see this stuff. He know he's been targeted. He's definitely been targeted. He's been targeted. Hillary's been targeted. Like, come on now. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm just gonna say what I'm gonna say, and I'm just gonna leave this shit alone. I wanna just stop talking about it, but I need y'all to understand that it's some real shit going on right now that affects all of us. It don't just affect me or you. It affects all of us at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna say this. Clinton has been threatened, attacked, and all of that stuff. None of the attacks have been like, you know what I'm saying, accomplished. But he's definitely been attacked. Let's go to Hillary. Let's see what Hillary talking about. I'm gonna be bouncing back and forth between Clinton and Hillary.
Trying to look out for other survivors.
This one right here, cause all right, both of them had a full ever conversation or a deposition for 4 hours. So this is a little bit broken down and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna be on here for motherfucking 8 hours watching both of them. You know what I'm saying? So we got kind of like the good parts and yeah, and the messy.
And I was taking care of the people who lost 3,000 lives.
And now,
I'll yield to Ms. Mace.
thank you, Mr. Chairman. Madam Secretary, thank you for returning this afternoon. Secretary Clinton, is your husband someone the committee should investigate?
My husband will be here tomorrow. You'll have a chance to ask him questions.
So my question is your husband this committee is someone this committee should investigate?
Asked and answered.
Apparently you are. You've subpoenaed him. He's going to be here tomorrow.
In your testimony before the break, you discussed why you believe President Trump should testify before a committee due to a, quote, pattern of behavior, end quote. You testified that a pattern of behavior warrants accountability. So I want to make sure I understand your standard correctly. The pattern of behavior you describe includes being held civilly liable, indictments, sexually deviant behavior, correct?
Yes.
In 1998, your husband was found civilly liable for sexual misconduct with Paula Jones and settled for $850,000. Is that correct?
Yes.
By your standard of pattern of behavior, should your husband testify before this committee?
He is testifying tomorrow.
On December 19th, 1998, President Clinton was impeached on charges of perjury and obstruction of justice, which directly related to his extramarital affair with Monica Lewinsky. Is that correct?
Yes.
And your husband was impeached for perjury related to sexual behavior, correct?
I didn't understand what you said.
Your husband was impeached for perjury related to sexual behavior, his sexual behavior.
He was impeached for several reasons, and then was
with sexual history and sexual things that he did. Because when that girl pulled that dress out that she had for how long she had it, and it had his DNA on it, and then smacked down. Yeah, he's in trouble. But again, that's what I'm saying. Everybody is lying and trying to make it seem like the apples on the tree is shinier than the motherfucking peaches. And y'all know peaches ain't shiny. Well, not, it depends what kind of peach you get. But she's sitting up there lying too. Oh no, I ain't gonna say lying. She not lying. She's just not telling the whole truth. Because she's gonna break it down ways though. Basically, she knew Ghislaine and all of this stuff, and not even on the day, she knew that he was on these planes with Epstein, but at the end of the day, she didn't know the extent of basically what the hell it was going on with the heli. Allegedly. I mean, she's on stand, basically testifying, and basically acting like she don't know too much about nothing. But again, she act like she ain't know about the Monica Lewinsky scandal, and then we seen how that played out. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this is BS.
acquitted in the Senate.
And your husband flew on Jeffrey Epstein's plane 17 to 26 times, correct?
He made several trips with different legs on the trip, as I recall.
But he flew on Jeffrey Epstein's plane
Yes, he
17 to
did.
26 times? Were you aware that Secret Service was dropped on some of those flights?
That is not my understanding.
Where they were not on some of those flights?
That is not my
So
understanding.
your understanding is that Secret Service was on all of the flights that President Clinton was on?
That is
with
my
Epstein?
understanding.
By this standard of behavior, multiple credible accusers, including Juanita Broderick, who alleged rape against your husband was disbarred in Arkansas, lost his law license before the Supreme Court, flew on Epstein's plane dozens of times, visited Epstein's island.
That is not true. That is absolutely untrue.
Well, there's documentation in the DOJ files. I'm not sure you're aware, your attorneys have told you, but Jeffrey Epstein told one of the victims to lie to investigators, to lie that Bill Clinton was ever on Epstein Island. I can provide that document to you.
We would like that document, please.
Yeah,
Okay,
counsel,
I can do
because actually the files say just the opposite. Epstein himself denied he was.
This,
Wow. So allegedly, Epstein told one of the victims to lie and say that Clinton was not on his plane and wasn't on his island, this and the third. Clinton basically denied that he have never been to the island. And again, we got to take all this with a salt of grain because we already know that was Clinton been known for basically lying, even with the marijuana and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying, the whiskeys and all of that stuff. He didn't smoke it, he just inhaled and this and the third, blase, boom. Oh no, he didn't inhale. Let me get that together. But you still smoked it. It went in your mouth. Period. The smoke went in your mouth. But you ain't inhale it. And this and third. So, and then you lie about the Monica ski. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you skeeted on that girl, and then you act like you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's talking about. Oh, but then when she came, and you know what I mean, with that skirt ski, with his DNA on skis on top of the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that was yours. So now you couldn't deny nothing. So here we go again. So is we gonna take him as a credible witness or a credible deposition? Because at the end of the day, you lie under oath when you was the president. You can't trust none of these people.
I don't know.
Mr. President, before we left off, I asked you to characterize your relationship with Mr. Epstein. I asked you if you considered him to be a friend. You said you did not. Is that right?
I said we were friendly and we had a cordial relations, but I didn't know him well enough because we had almost no contact beyond what I described.
At this time, I'd like to introduce what will be marked as Majority Exhibit 13. And this is Bates marked.
Okay, so he's gonna agree with this 50th birthday stuff, but okay, nobody have asked the question: is he Bubba? Who is Bubba? Because allegedly, Trump supposed to gave Bubba fellatio. So who is Bubba? And we still trying to find out who is Bubba. Now, allegedly, when Clinton was young, his family called him Bubba. Is he Bubba? Like, get to these questions too. Like, I mean, which you really, I don't know, because maybe they parade it around as girls too. Because we seen the picture with him in the blue dress, allegedly. I don't know if it's AI or whatever. We seen Trump basically on his knees like he, you know what I'm saying? We don't know if that's AI or not. Who is Bubba? And is your... Alright, let's play it.
House Oversight 000126. And while it's being passed out, this is a letter from a book of letters, which
Yeah, it's his 50th birthday.
Jeffrey Epstein's 50th birthday. Questions?
Yeah,
Mr. President, do you recognize this
I do.
letter?
He is real ready. He was like, yeah, it's his 50th birthday. His other lawyer on the other side was like, just wait till they ask you the questions. But, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, I'm going to just say this. He already knew a lot of the questions that they was going to ask him. They doing their other questions too at the same time. But you already get a script because this is you was the president at one point. So you already basically prepared to answer a lot of these questions like you gonna answer them. You know what I'm saying? And he already prepared to answer a lot of stuff. But like this is like I wanna say a bullshit because he already know what questions he done already got the script of what questions they gonna ask him. You got this lawyer over here and another lawyer over there. Like, oh no, just chill, let them ask you the questions and all of this stuff. This. Political games. That's just what it is. Because we got nothing out of none of this. We got absolutely nothing but bullshit. Charades, what they say, Or what wait a minute, what the baby? Hold on. We ain't got shit. Still ain't got shit out of this. Again, this is a waste of time. This is a waste of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Sit up here and put them up there and da da da, make them, you know what I'm saying? Da da da. At the end of the day, we over here doing some other shit. Fucking killing Iranians and this and the third and blase, blase, boom. It's nothing to see here. We still ain't get nothing. I mean, I'm just gonna let it play, but we still ain't get nothing out of none of this. What did we get? We know that he lied. Hillary, I'm gonna say she might didn't know a lot of things. She never was basically we know that he a liar because he already was on the stand with the Monica Lewinsky stuff and lied about it. Hillary was never in that situation where so we can be like, oh, she a liar. But we know he a liar. Just like Trump. So ain't shit different. Ain't nothing changed. Oh, you gotta ask my husband. You gotta ask my husband. You have to ask him about that. You have to ask him about this. You have to ask him about that. So we still don't have nothing.
And for the record, does this appear to be your handwriting and
It
signature?
is.
And why did you write this letter?
Why did I? Because I was requested to contribute a nice letter for his birthday book.
And who asked you to write the letter?
I don't remember.
Would Miss Maxwell have
I
asked you?
don't know. I think someone on my staff asked me.
Because she was his assistant. She was the closest person next to him. Did she tell you right
Now, there's a word that our committee has not been able to identify, and in our defense, the Wall Street Journal has not been able to identify.
Imagine being on his staff.
Can you please read the letter for the record?
Yes. It's reassuring.
Can we see that? Like, what is so funny? We want to laugh too. Like, what the fuck? Can we see it? Let me see what's on there. Oh, they're gonna get that. Cause what the fuck is funny? What is funny?
Isn't it? To have lasted so long across all the years of learning and knowing, adventures and errors, and still to have your childlike curiosity, the drive to make a difference, and the solace of friends. Not a bad letter.
And because we haven't been able to identify that word until now, what did you
Which
mean?
word was it that you could not?
Solace, you couldn't,
No, errors.
errors. What
Where do
did
you
I
refer-
mean? Anybody who's lived 50 years and done anything has made mistakes as well as progress and done things.
No, but that first paper that he left at before she took it, the lawyer lady took the letter. I'm gonna find out who she is because she tough. She tough. I like her. She cool because she on it. She on it. But that first piece of paper before he read the paper. What was on that? That's what I want to know. What the hell was funny? What the hell? This is not a game.
For the record, you weren't referring to errors in judgment that Mr. Epstein had related to his inappropriate activities involving you.
Absolutely not. I knew nothing about that.
We have, as you know, in the files that were released, there were several photos included you, and we have an exhibit here. That's just one of the photos, and Exhibit K, Minority Exhibit K.
Yep.
And we'll have that passed around. And what we're trying to get at is some context for the public on whether you remember this photo and any details you may be able to provide us about it. So do you recall the details of this photo, or recall the photo being taken?
No, I don't think I ever knew the photo was taken.
Okay, and for those who can't see it, it's a photo of you in a hot tub. There's a person next to you here. Do you remember where it was taken? Where was it taken?
I'm almost sure that this taken, I think there's an adjacent photograph, which you probably have, that if people saw it, they would feel that someone was trying to con them showing this picture. But anyway, this picture was taken in Brunei. And we flew one night on a trip to Asia, the last very long leg.
You said we, is it, who is that including?
Well, my TIL team that was working
Thank you.
on the AIDS issue, and Mr. Epstein was there, and
Okay.
Miss Maxwell. But anyway, we got to the end of the flight was Brunei. It's a tiny place, but a very wealthy one, and the Sultan of Brunei was a man that I had gotten to know well in my 8 years as president. And his first involvement with international matters was basically to join the Asian Pacific Economic Leaders Conference, which I started and which he attended. And so, and then he was very proud of that. And he hosted, his time came to host it. You know, you do these things in rotation. And it came at either at the very end of my term or maybe the next year. Anyway, he wanted, when he knew I was coming, and he said he wanted to help me with my AIDS initiative, and he invited me to stay there. And he said, I want you to stay at this hotel, and I hope you'll use the pool. So I did, and then I got out and went to bed, exhausted.
Just for the record, there's another picture that also shows this as part of the larger pool area. Do you all have that so that he can refresh his recollection with respect to that?
We should have it. It's quite enlightening. If you watch this,
Yes, it's noted.
it'll
Yes.
give you a different feel.
Thank you.
Okay.
We don't have it with us right now.
Okay,
We do.
thanks. I just wanted to make sure he knew the.
And so were there other people in that pool or hot tub with you as well?
I don't think there's anybody in the hot tub. I didn't forgotten that there was anybody in the hot tub, but it was big, but it was about.
Well,
He's asking in the pool
it appears
area.
this photo, there's a girl over here, or there's someone.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
But he's also asking in the pool area.
As lawyers basically trying to I ain't gonna say deflect, but basically oh, he's talking about the pool area. Was that, cause no, it was big. Mind you, I don't know too many hot tubs that's big. You know what I'm saying? Hot tubs are normally sit up to 8 to 12 people. So this is not a pool. A pool is something different. A pool can have as many as up to 300 people, depending on the size of the pool. So I'm really what the fuck is really going on? You know what I'm saying? So, we already seen the pictures of Trump, not Trump, but Clinton in the hot pool. That shit was one of the first Epstein files that was put out there. Matter of fact, let's come back to this. We're gonna go to Hillary. Well, yeah, him in the hot tub was basically, we seen that a long time ago. So that was, we gonna come back to that. We're gonna go to Hillary now. We going, like I said, we're gonna be bouncing back and forth. I'm trying to do both of them at the same time on the same live. Mm-hmm. Stay focused.
These are FBI notes from an interview with a victim, and I can get you the victim number and the case number and the files. These are notes from a 302
If
interview.
you like those, are you going to provide those now?
I don't, that's not my line of questioning. She brought it up, but I have a
I'm
document I
sorry,
can give to
you're
you.
making a representation
Yeah.
as to the facts.
I didn't enter anything as an exhibit.
But it's factually inaccurate.
No, I can give it to you later. I can go find the document, make copies of it, and give it to you this afternoon.
Thank you so much.
Okay. By your standard of pattern of behavior, according to documents released by the Department of Justice, your husband appears in photos in swimming pools, hot tubs, aboard Jeffrey Epstein's private plane with unidentified young women. We came here today and you told this committee that a pattern of behavior demands accountability, correct?
I said that I believe the committee should call anyone who had a substantial pattern and practice of contact with Jeffrey Epstein and his crimes before they came to light.
Does that include your husband?
And after they came to light. You're going to have a chance to question him tomorrow.
So I'll ask you again, by the standard you just set, in your own words just now, does this standard apply equally to your husband or only President Trump?
I have said that my husband has been subpoenaed. He will appear. He will answer your questions to the best of his ability. But there is no evidence whatsoever of any connection with Jeffrey Epstein's crimes. And I think that that will be obviously apparent in the questioning.
What makes you so sure of that then? I mean, he's photographed with.
Objection
No,
is to speculate on something that's not.
Yeah, it is so speculative. I mean, swimming in a pool, sitting in a hot tub, there are millions of people who do that without any improper behavior or certainly committing any crimes. So I
Do you think most of the
that-
men are like your husband that did anything wrong? By whether they're being surrounded by young women, giving them massages on Jeffrey's private estate or private plane? Are they all innocent then?
You know,
Just because-
you are making assumptions in your questions that have not been proven and I don't believe are provable.
Okay, why did you wait 6 months to have this hearing today or have this testimony?
You know, I've answered that. I thought that given the way that other witnesses who were subpoenaed at the same time were being treated, that there was an unfair treatment of both my husband and myself. And I thought that, especially from my perspective, I had very little, if any, information to provide you, and that I could have done it in a sworn statement, and you could have moved on to depose somebody else who might have more information that would be beneficial to your
I have two more
investigation.
questions, then we're going to pass it to Congresswoman Luna. After Jeffrey Epstein was convicted, did it concern you at all that you had taken a substantial amount of money from Jeffrey Epstein?
That's an inappropriate assumption. I did not take a substantial amount of money from Jeffrey Epstein. So far as I know, Jeffrey Epstein contributed to the joint committee that was supporting my Senate race.
Which was how much?
I believe I was told $20,000.
You don't consider $20,000 substantial?
I do not consider it relevant to me because I had no recollection that I ever knew that he gave any money to
So
the
you
joint
didn't talk to
committee.
your donors that gave $20,000 to your campaign?
My understanding of the rules back then is that there was no coordination between the committee and the campaign. So, no, I have no recollection.
But that doesn't
of
mean
knowing
you
that.
can't speak to your donors. That doesn't prohibit, the law does
Don't-
not prohibit you speaking to
But
donors.
I didn't know he was a donor. As far as I knew, he was not a donor until I learned this in
Did it
preparation
concern you at
for
all
the
that Ghislaine
testimony.
Maxwell was heavily involved with people you knew and were close to?
I knew people that I knew her. Yes, that's true.
And you just shrugged, you didn't want to look into it or
Yeah,
have any
nobody,
question
you know,
about it?
until her crimes were revealed and she was indicted and tried and convicted, I don't think people knew very much about at all
And
what
then
she
how do
was
you know
doing.
Howard Lutnick?
I know Howard Lutnick because when I was senator on 9/11, the firm he headed, Cantor Fitzgerald, suffered the greatest loss of life. As I recall, something like 650 50 of his employees were murdered by terrorists that day. Howard Lutnick missed being a victim because he was delayed dropping
know
his
that. I
child
asked
off
him.
to
No.
kindergarten. You asked the question. I'm going to answer your question.
Now you're gonna yell
This
at
was
me?
what I spent
You're
my
going to yell at me.
time doing.
I'm a
I
survivor
spent
trying to look out for other
well,
survivors, trying to
and
get to the
I
bottom
was
of it.
taking care
You
of
waited
the
6
people
months
who
to get
lost
here today.
3,000
6 months,
lives
and now you're being
at World
defiant
Trade
and
Center.
indignant today.
You asked me
I have
about
met
Howard
with Epstein
Lutnick.
survivors. I'm a survivor myself. You have emails. You've denied that Jeffrey Epstein, that you tried to get Jeffrey Epstein to give money to you.
I did
but
not.
Howard Lutnick was
If
used
you
to
have an
get
email
money.
with me asking Jeffrey
I
Epstein
have
for
an
money,
email from Howard Lutnick sending it to
what's
Jeffrey
the question?
Epstein and his people to raise money for
I don't
you.
know about.
She don't know about none of that. I'm gonna just say this. Hillary, I guess at the end of the day, you have to basically, you married to this man. I guess you have to, allegedly, I don't know. I don't know. Because, you know, a lot of these women that been married to these men that do stuff like this, because he is not the only one. You feel as though you have an oath or you have to basically hold them down, I want to say. But at the end of the day, if he did this and you know he did this, you need to speak out. She know a lot of things that went on because I mean, anyway, nigga, you going on a trip for a whole week and this and the third. Who the fuck you with? What you doing? That I talking about he got back rubs and neck rubs and this and the third. You already know that, like, boom, that's a red flag. Like, bitch, what the fuck? Who the fuck rubbing on you and who doing this and who doing that? As a wife. Or then you just don't care. I don't know, but
An event, an intimate event for you at his offices
Well,
at Cantor Fitzgerald. You're
look,
going to sit
if
here
you-
today
if you would let me finish.
obfuscate and say to this committee, you didn't try to get money from Jeffrey Epstein. When there was an intimate event in an email that Howard Lutnick emailed to Epstein's people and Epstein to get him to come to your intimate event at Cantor Fitzgerald, a very small event. And so I'm not going to public. You want to yell at me? That's fine, but I'll yell right back.
Well,
okay? I am looking out for
it's
survivors.
very-
I'm doing
look.
the job that you would not do and refuse to do as Secretary of State. Thank you, and I yield back to
No,
Congresswoman.
I'm going to finish answering the question, which I have a right to do. I am very sympathetic to your personal situation. I have read about it. I have seen you testify or speak on the floor about it. And I very much sympathize with not only what you went through, but appreciate your effort to stand up for survivors. I was a senator representing the people who were murdered on 9/11. Nobody lost more people than Howard Lutnick. You can say whatever you want. You can call him and have him appear before the committee. But I knew him as the man who lost the employees that he knew intimately, including his brother.
And he was
So I worked.
you and
Let her
Jeffrey
finish
Epstein
her
raising
answer,
money for
please.
you.
Let her finish her
You
answer.
know what? If you don't want to hear what emotionally affected me, that's fine. But that's why I know Howard Lutnick. I went to the memorial service every 9/11 after the formal service was
I
held.
see what you're
with
doing here,
all-
and you're
with
obfuscating
all
from
of
the
his
questions. He was
people, the
go-between between
families.
you and Jeffrey Epstein raising money for your
Well,
campaign.
you know, Howard Lutnick and I did
Thank
work
you. I will
together
now yield
because
to
we had a
Congresswoman
lot of
Warner.
victims
Thank you.
that take care of, and we worked together to rebuild down Howard Lutnick.
well, listen. This is how we know your husband. This is how we know your husband. Cause everybody is acting like they don't remember this. Um, should have went to the other one, but yo, a lot of these people that's in politics is definitely reflecting on what's going on and what's happening. It's just sad to see, you know. And shout out to all our content creators that's basically bringing this shit out because a lot of this stuff, a lot of this stuff is under the table. It's not even, you know what I'm saying? It's in our face, but it ain't in our face because it ain't brought to us by us. So I really appreciate people bringing a lot of stuff to the table because at the end of the day, um, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot to embrace with what's going on in our world and how things is basically happening. Um, we need to smack down on accountability. People need to be held accountability. I don't give a fuck how long it's been, how long it been, how long you go. I'm not saying you 80 years old, doesn't matter. Justice don't have no age on it. You did what you did, and then act like you know what I'm saying? I'm a person that I can't get fucked with. Can't nobody do nothing to me. This and the third. Cause that's just what it seems like it is. This is some of the pictures that they was talking about. Let's get in it. Let's get in it. Mm. Alright.
To be relaxing in a hot tub. We don't know who this person is. Another appears to show Mr. Clinton posing with Mick Jagger. Among them, this picture appearing to show the former President Bill Clinton next to Ghislaine Maxwell, who's serving a 20-year sentence for sex trafficking. And here Mr. Clinton appears to be relaxing in a hot tub. We don't know who this person is. Another appears to show Mr. Clinton posing with Mick Jagger. Among them, this picture appearing to show the former President Bill Clinton next to Ghislaine Maxwell, who's serving a 20-year sentence for sex trafficking. And here Mr. Clinton appears to be relaxing in a hot tub. We don't know who this person is. Another appears to show Mr. Clinton posing with Mick Jagger. Among them, this picture appearing to show the former President Bill Clinton next to Ghislaine Maxwell, who's serving a 20-year sentence for sex trafficking. And here Mr. Clinton appears to be relaxing in a hot tub. We don't know who this person is.
Yeah, and obviously Bill Clinton don't know who it is either. Allegedly. Fucking allegedly. Like, what is wrong with these people? Like, shit's crazy. I don't even know, what to say. Let's get back to Bill. Because these are the pictures that they was talking about with the hot tub pictures.
Among them,
this
picture appearing to show the former President Bill Clinton
over there on the outside.
20-year sentence for sex trafficking. And here Mr. Clinton appears to be relaxing in a hot tub. We don't know who this person is. Another appears to show Mr. Clinton posing with Mick Jagger. Among them, this picture appearing to show the former President Bill Clinton. Clinton appears to be relaxing in a hot tub. We don't know who this person is. Another appears to show Mr. Clinton posing with Mick Jagger. Among them, this picture appearing to show the former President Bill Clinton next to Ghislaine Maxwell.
me see. I can see. Alright, I'm done. Let's get up. Let me see. Yeah, but I just want to say that
Were there other people in that pool or hot tub with
there
you
was
as well?
I don't think there's anybody in the hot tub. I didn't forgotten that there was anybody in the
a
hot tub.
young
but
Bill,
it
a
was
young
me, but
Bill.
it was about,
Well, there's
That was a young Bill. He didn't really say like that was
He's
him
asking
or
in the pool
nothing.
area.
there's a girl over here, or there's someone.
yeah, I don't know who that is.
But he's also asking in the pool area were there other
Yes,
individuals?
I don't know who that is.
Okay, so you don't know.
No, and then there are other people in the pool.
Okay, so do you remember who, were they under 18? Would you
No.
know? No.
Were they part of your traveling party, he's asking you?
I'm gonna say this. He first of all he said he don't know who that is. But then they asked him, "Do you know that they underage?" He said, "No." He said, "No, they're not underage, but you don't know who they are, so you don't even know what age they are." That would have should have been your answer. Because at the end of the day, these people they always hang themselves on the cliff. At the end of the day, if you don't know these people, how you don't know that they are underage? I'm not even gonna front. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, we used to hang around people that we shouldn't have been around as young girls and young women. You understand what I'm saying? So how you don't know how old they are? So you can't say if they were underage or not because you don't fucking know. That's your question. That's your answer. But then if he said I didn't know, they can be in any age. So he should have just said they were other people there. I don't know them people. They were not without party. I'm over there chilling, which you can see that he over there chilling. But if it was some underage girls over there, they was not like in his face from the pictures that we seen. Right? I didn't see like, young girls on him or in his face or in his atmosphere. To make it seem like that basically that yeah, they with him or they you know, I didn't see that. He looked like he just chilling by
Yes,
himself.
they were, I think. I think everybody there was part of our party. It was late at night or late-ish, and I also believe that there was a Secret Service agent there at the other end of the pool.
Okay, and were there other people in that pool?
Yeah, I'm turning this off because basically this is saying right here in the blue is basically when he was testifying or doing his deposition, this and the third. But I just wanted to see the pool shot. I don't know why this face is blacked out, but they had pictures with their face blacked out. It was Ghislaine. Ghislaine was up in there too. So I played this video because I thought they was gonna say something about Ghislaine, but they didn't. So cause Ghislaine is in there too. She's in that hot pool too, somewhere. I don't know if she right there, but I know that she's in there too. And it was like, I mean, some girls hang with a lot of fellas or men. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, she was basically allegedly, she was a recruiter for the young women that she brings in. So she have to be, saying like, hey young lady, how you doing? You look beautiful. You ever think about modeling? And that's how she gets a lot of the young girls in, allegedly. But then at the same time, when she hang around the guys, she gotta act like, you know what I'm saying, I'm with the fellas, you know what I'm saying? These my guys. These my guys. We work together. It's business relationship. It ain't on no sexual stuff. So she can feel freely of swimming in the pool and all that shit with the men. Because they like, you know what I'm saying, da da da. But I believe that Ghislaine really was in love with Epstein. That's just what I believe. That's my um my thoughts. But he didn't want her. That's why he sent her out there to go get the young ladies and go do, you know, what I'm saying, what the fuck, you know, because he didn't want her. He didn't want her. I believe that he hit her, but I believe that he didn't want her. Like, you know, what I'm saying, as a woman. But I believe that she wanted to be with um Epstein, and that's why she made a lot of things basically happen for as the young lady.
Well, yeah, I mean, anybody who's lived 50 years and done anything has made mistakes as well as progress and done things.
But for the record, you weren't referring to errors in judgment that Mr. Epstein had related to his inappropriate activities involving you.
Absolutely not. I knew nothing about that.
We have, as you know, in the files that were released, there were several photos included you, and we have an exhibit here. That's just one of the photos, and Exhibit K, Minority Exhibit K.
Yep.
And we'll have that passed around. And what we're trying to get at is some context for the public on whether you remember this photo and any details you may be able to provide us about it. So do you recall the details of this photo, or recall the photo being taken?
No, I don't think I ever knew the photo was taken.
Okay, and for those who can't see it, it's a photo of you in a hot tub. There's a person next to you here. Do you remember where it was taken? Where was it taken?
I'm almost sure that this taken, I think there's an adjacent photograph, which you probably have, that if people saw it, they would feel that someone was trying to con them showing this picture. But anyway, this picture was taken in Brunei. And we flew one night on a trip to Asia, the last very long leg.
You said we, is it, who is that including?
Well, my TEL team that was working
Thank you.
on the AIDS issue, and Mr. Epstein was there, and Miss Maxwell. But anyway, we got to the end of the flight was Brunei. It's a tiny place, but a very wealthy one, and the Sultan of Brunei was the man that I had gotten to know well in my 8 years as president. And his first involvement with international matters was basically to join the Asian Pacific Economic Leaders Conference, which I started and which he attended. And so, and then he was very proud of that. And he hosted, his time came to host either at the very end of my term or maybe the next year. Anyway, he wanted, when he knew I was coming, and he said he wanted to help me with my AIDS initiative, and he invited me to stay there. And he said, I want you to stay at this hotel, and I hope you'll use the pool. So I did, and then I got out and went to bed, exhausted.
Just for the record, there's another picture that also shows this as part of the larger pool area. Do you all have that so that he can refresh his recollection with respect to that?
You should have it. It's
Yeah, I was saying, he a liar. Y'all know he a damn liar. Well, then again, I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't know if he lying or not, cause who knows? He could be telling the truth this time. Yeah, he under oath. He's on over the last time. But
It's quite enlightening. If you watch this,
Yes, it's noted.
it'll give
Yes.
you a different feel.
Thank you.
Okay.
We don't have it with us right now.
Okay,
We do.
thanks. I just wanted to make sure he knew the
And so
why you saying the baby from the other lawyer like she? I'm giving this to her because she, yo. You gotta watch all the body language and all of the kind of stuff. This man was shaking when he was asked about certain things. He done tried to reach and get the teeth. See, I'm gonna have to come back. Because I'm about to end this live. But I want to finish this. How long we got? I might can finish. Let's see.
were there other people in that pool or hot tub with you as well?
I don't think there's anybody in the hot tub. I didn't forgotten that there was anybody in the hot tub, but it was big, but it was about,
Well,
He's asking in the pool
it appears
area,
this photo, there's a girl over here, or there's someone.
yeah, I don't know who that is.
but he's also asking in the pool area whether other
Yes,
individuals.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, so you don't know?
No, and then there were other people in the pool.
Okay, so do you remember were they under 18? Would you
No.
know? No.
Were they part of your traveling party, he's asking you?
Yes, they were, I think.
Yeah,
I think everybody there was part of our party. It was late at night and I also believe that there was a Secret Service.
I'm getting off because he lying. He know them people is not. We gonna end this live right now. Replay game. Make sure y'all hit the like, comment, subscribe if you already haven't. Thank you so much. About to get the hell over here. Cause I'm not even gonna do this. Tomorrow we can do it. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. But yeah, like again, this was 4 hours. This was like a breakdown or whatever, about what was asked and what's going on. I finished Hillary, but Clinton's his was a little more longer because it really was about him, wasn't really about Hillary. But she was going down for a crown. She was not like playing. But then I'm like, y'all ain't gonna play with me like this, you know. Oh, Swecko.
Yeah.
There you go.
I didn't touch none of those girls.
What?
How
Hello.
old is Clinton now?
Huh?
How old is Clinton
He
now?
said he about to have an 80th birthday.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
80. Oof.
Yeah.
I didn't touch
He
none of those girls.
at all. Until she came out with that motherfucking dress. I can stay on for a little bit more longer now. I got some entertainment. Cause I was like, yo, I gotta put these chickens on.
Because I paused a little bit because I heard his voice.
Yes, girl. And I'm like, how can we believe him if he already lied before?
That's right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like, it's crazy to me. I don't know. But
He used to lying.
like Trump.
They
And
are.
it's sad to say that a lot of these presidents just lie. They be lying.
Yeah. Like naturally.
Yeah, and that shit ain't cool because why would you lie to the people that we put you in there at this time? You know, and then you can't say that you don't want the president because at the end of the day, now we're gonna have a dictator or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Girl, it's a hot mess.
He
To be
going to
honest,
squeeze third term.
who Trump?
Yep.
I believe Trump gonna get impeached.
I
He
hope
gonna get
so.
impeached. I believe. That's just what I believe. Because
I,
my thing
I
is, all
hope.
right, y'all done brought up Clinton. Hillary ain't had shit to do with it, but y'all brought her up too. Okay, so when is Trump going to get, you know what I'm saying, these same questions and these same um, interviews or whatever, depositions and all of this stuff? When he going to get it? You feel me?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because he was in the Epstein files too. Because allegedly they talking about whoever was in the Epstein files, they coming for them. So he was in there too. So when y'all gonna have him up on the stand? I'm waiting.
I'm waiting too.
I'm waiting.
The nerve.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, you can't call another president out without calling somebody else out.
Yes.
And he was on the planes too. He was on the uh he was there.
He was like a boy in a candy store.
Mm-hmm.
He was so happy.
Yes, ma'am. I can't even see. All right, there we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Yes, she put the what you put the YouTube in there. Yes, thank you so much. But my whole thing is like at the end of the day, if y'all gonna pull them up, y'all need to pull everybody up. Cause Trump done fucked up too. Yes, ma'am. Yes, he did. He deserved to get his ass up in there. Take me through that. Yeah. But I'm gonna let this play a little bit more. Um,
So
how
let me
you
catch you.
though? How you? He said, "Let me catch ya." Girl, did you see him in that pool?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
And Ghislaine Maxwell was in there. Yeah, you must have just got on. But
Yeah, I did.
yeah. Oh, okay.
I got in when he said, "Ugh." Yeah, that's the part I got.
This agent there at the other end of the pool.
But there we go.
And was this
Yes, that's what I said. I said he must got COPD or something. Well, he already had a scratchy voice, but now it's absolutely scratchy up.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
said he must got COPD or something. Something, you
Yeah, that's
know.
how I sound when I had asthma.
No, because that nigga probably still smoking weed. He
No,
might still smoking weed. Talking
the
about he
probably.
just, that shit, cause you know this weed is different. The weed they smoke now is way different from the weed we smoked reefer back in the day. This
Yeah, no
is
fentanyl. No
this
fentanyl.
right. This loud and crazy. This shit is different. I don't even smoke that shit no more.
Scary.
Yeah, I let up off of that. I drink, but I ain't smoking that crazy shit.
But
You
you
know,
don't know what it's laced with.
my son was laced.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's why he fucking kicked the
You're
barrel.
cuckoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And guess what? I don't think he's gonna ever come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
this weed is not the weed. Is I don't know. Especially, I mean, if you ain't smoked no crack, your body ain't used to that. If you ain't do no dopes and all of that shit, and that shit in that weed, they putting everything in there.
That's right. And they don't even grow it naturally anymore.
But it's fucking with your brain. It's fucking with your brain. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Oh man. But my baby fucked up. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no reason to lie. Fuck.
He,
I tell it. I be telling him to tell his story when he was home. Like he about to come back home, but like I was telling him, like tell your story. You
yeah.
understand what I'm
I
saying?
I told mine
He
on
don't
another
give a.
channel.
He don't
It,
want to do it. He don't want to do it. So I mean, at the end of the day, like I told him, I'm not gonna tell your story because you live your own story and I live mine.
people could learn from it. He could get
Exactly.
subscribers,
And that's what I was
and
telling
he
him.
will help himself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because you never know who been through that or who's going through that or who,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Man.
It would give him something to
Did you
do
see the
too.
story about the not to jump off the story because I'm about to play it again.
Okay.
Or finish playing it. But did you see the one about the lady said that her son or her son father laced her daughter?
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy. But this is what's going on, and I don't even think they probably laced it on purpose. They probably didn't even know what was in the weed. You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? You got people that's used to lace weed, and they can be fine with it. But then you got
Yeah,
other people that it affect them different.
yeah. I saw that happen.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. That's why I don't even smoke shit no more. Fuck that. You ain't gonna be able to lace me.
The,
Lace what?
maybe the only way he could get out of this, don't do it anymore. Let the
Yeah, I
brain
mean,
heal.
hey, Sweco, listen, check
Mm,
this out. I used to be a motherfucking smoker. You hear what I'm saying?
yeah.
Oh my god. I smoked some fucking weed. Bad.
My
You
baby
understand what
was
I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
Bad. But the weed that they have now is not. No, I'm good. I'm good. Give me a drink or something, a cooler or something. I don't give a fuck. I'm not smoking that. I'm not smoking that shit.
Yeah.
It's bad.
And
I
it's
don't
not
even know
only
what the
that,
fuck it is.
they, they probably laced with more than one stuff.
Yeah, and my son, he goes to the dispensary. I don't want to smoke that either. Cause that be making me, no, that shit be making me feel crazy too. I'm
Grow it
like, nah.
yourself.
So I just I don't want it. I don't even want it. To the point, I don't even want it. I don't even want it. But I'm glad you
Yeah.
came through tonight. I'm glad you came through tonight. I'm gonna play this some more for a little bit. Cause I was ready to get off of here. Cause I wasn't
Okay.
getting no engagement saying nobody was talking to me. So
Oh.
I was like, I'm about to just get the pussy.
Yeah, I heard,
In public.
but I couldn't get on fast enough.
No, it was a hotel room.
Oh yeah, cause I was like,
Oh, hotel room.
you stupid. He do sound like that though.
The Sultan wanted us to stay there, and the water, this big pool, was on the same floor. That there were several suites, and so we went out. I swam around. I sat in the hot tub for 5 minutes. I did whatever it was, and I got up and went to bed.
And then I have to ask this, did you
After I
sexual
licked
activity?
her booty.
I am not afraid. I was born to do this. Gaze upon me.
Right, wait and see.
With golf, it's always an endless pursuit of trying to figure the game out. I'm always focused on my preparation. I'm very particular in how my equipment needs to perform.
Thank you.
Mr. President, there's been new information that has come out regarding the autopsy of Mr. Epstein. I would just like to ask you personally and directly, do you believe that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself?
Are you asking him to speculate on how Mr. Epstein died?
Yo, that was crazy. See, he's like, he don't know. Why would y'all be asking him about if do you believe that y'all supposed to be asking about have you been on the motherfucking planes and have you been sexual doing some things with underage girls?
No.
How Epstein passed away allegedly, because we all know that, again, Epstein didn't even have a funeral.
I don't know.
Yo, you stupid. No. See. I gotta get out of here.
I don't know about Epstein. I don't know he's dead or alive. But I didn't touch any little girl. Big girl, but not little girls.
Yo, all of it is crazy to me because he 80 years old though. Bro, I don't even know how old is Hillary, because Hillary was like, she was like, fuck that. I don't know if she 80 or what, but she was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I played that earlier. She's like, I'm tired of this. You ain't not gonna. I said, oh shit.
Oh my God. I'm gonna find out her age. Okay.
Girl, I'm fighting it too.
Oh, she's 78 years old. She's 78 and Clinton is 79.
Right. He said he wanted to see if he gonna make it to 80. So right now, cause they was asking him about something and he started shaking and all of that. Like
Yeah, I noticed a little shake. Yeah, I did notice that.
So I don't know if he got like
Parkinson.
I want them to bring Trump in. Then nigga gonna shake for real.
Yeah, he gonna be farting. People be fainting in the back.
He gonna shit on himself.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker gonna really be like, you know what I'm saying?
Then
How
he
you
gonna become more delusional. Watch. He gonna change the subject.
Everybody need to have some basically what is it called? Everybody needs to be held accountable. But at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't do it.
Yo, you is crazy.
I did it.
I'm about to push play. I'm pushing play because I can't. You is a mess. But I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm asking what the president thinks of.
So you're asking his opinion?
Mr. President, was your friend Jeffrey Epstein
Are
suicidal?
you classifying him as a friend who he has testified that
He
he's
has called
friendly?
him a friend in a letter.
He said he was friendly, but not, you've asked for his
Mr.
testimony.
President, do you believe that Jeffrey Epstein was suicidal?
Do you know?
No! Was he ever suicidal?
Best of your
I
understanding.
don't know. I only know what the medical finding was. I think maybe
That's it.
he finally got caught.
He
I
finally
don't know.
got caught.
He got caught
I've accepted it.
Did he
No,
say
no,
he
I don't
with
know
the
Mr. President, what
eggplant.
did you accept? That he killed himself or that he did not?
that he did, but I don't know.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Neither do
Mr.
you.
President.
We don't, none of us know.
I don't know.
Mr. President, it's been an honor. Thank you.
It's, again, it's from GMAX, Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, I read it.
We believe, while it's redacted, having seen the unredacted files, we believe that the two is to the same.
Two of you.
It says, sorry to hear about the
I see
Belzberg stuff.
two
Is bad news.
missing.
Even worse, that it may be. You know that one of my pet fears is that in London I am press toxic, so I hope that I never add to your woes in that department. If I hear anything, I will of course let you know. I could not help myself. There was one juicy little tidbit I did let out.
Smiling.
The one about what a super stud that you are, and how I have crushed you, and how you are hung like a horse. And well, you get the picture. Hope you don't mind. Are you familiar with this email?
Are you saying at the time it was sent or in the preparation for this?
At the time that it was sent, were you familiar with it?
Oh, no.
Are you familiar with it before?
Yes, it's
Okay.
now famous.
Okay. What can you tell me about your knowledge of this?
He said, is he familiar with this? He was like, yeah.
Yeah. He was smiling.
Yeah, because he was hung like a horse.
Oh.
That's what he said. He was happy about that. Epstein was like, when he had the eggplant, the little sticky head, he got off of the motherfucker stand.
Eggplant. Wonka. We're going back to the eggplant. That should have been a thumbnail. Wonka.
See, and he hung like a horse.
Eggplant. Ooh.
Allegedly. That's what they said, baby. Hung like a whore.
Horse, eggplant. Maybe that's a better one.
So if his knowledge is only from when he was prepared for this hearing, that would have been with his counsel, or is that what are you asking for outside of any preparation for this hearing?
Mr. President, do you believe that Mr. Bain sent this or received this email? Okay. So, and there's more. Let me go to the next one. Exhibit which would be number 20.
Right. Oh my God.
I would just ask you to clarify whether or not you're asking if he knows about these emails at the time they were sent, or if you're asking whether or not he came to learn about them in the course of preparation, just so that distinction in time is clear.
Okay.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. You just need a concept and a way to record. Here's how it works. First, go to riverside.fm and open an account, and then you'll be able to capture high-quality video and audio from practically anywhere in the world.
Interesting. I'm like a horse.
He's familiar. He's lighting up. My goodness. I think his voice got lighter.
Yes, did you see him? He was happy.
Yes. See, compared to
Again, it's from the WJC email,
yes.
Same one. And two, it says, this email is silly. I want to spank bottoms too.
Who's it from?
It's from the same email account, the same email that has been used before, the WJC email. What was your knowledge of Mr. Band's relationship with Ghislaine Maxwell?
Look at that. Is that fair?
I knew he was, basically, he contacted her the same way that
His left hand shaking.
she represented.
Oh, yeah.
I did not know, nor did I need to know, that they had a personal relationship for a while.
A physical relationship?
Are you asking him whether or not they had a physical relationship?
You believe they had a physical relationship?
I don't know for sure.
You slipped, Clinton.
You did not have a physical relationship with Ghislaine Maxwell.
The president's answered that question multiple times.
Your statement
Absolutely
in
not.
2019 about only
I
meeting
didn't
with Jeffrey
touch
Epstein
that
on 2 occasions
woman.
briefly.
That is not a
My
correct
sperm
statement. Check that
touched the
characterization.
lady,
That is not
but
what the
I
statement said.
Okay, so the
You're
third
reading the Daily started.
So to be
which
clear,
is a leftist rag, by the way. And on the third paragraph down, it says, in his Monday statement, Clinton said he had only, quote, one meeting with Epstein in his Harlem office in 2002, and around the same time made one brief visit to Epstein's New York apartment with a staff member and his security detail. Those are the two
That
meetings
is in
that were
addition to
referenced.
this.
so the Daily Beast, Bill Clinton failed to mention his intimate dinner, 1995 dinner with Epstein. That's by Pilar Melendez on the 11th of July, 2019.
All right, Mr. President, your statement saying you only met with Epstein briefly twice, was that part of an effort to cover up your close relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, correct?
Object to the form of the question. Misstates the record.
She's asking if you were trying to mislead the public.
Oh, no.
Okay, how many times did Ghislaine Maxwell visit your home in Chappaqua?
I have no idea.
Who invited her?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how, she may have been.
Just say he don't have no idea. He is like-
Hillary had political events there.
Okay, so is it in your, is it to your knowledge, was she at your home in Chappaqua likely because your wife had her over for Senate events? That's what you testified earlier today, correct?
That's not what he testified, but please ask the
I would
question
like
as
to
to whether
get
or
in
not.
there.
Thank you.
Cutie.
I did not know, but
Kitty?
if you were implying the reverse.
Cutie,
was
I
very
got Cutie and
sure
Kobe.
She was never at my
Kitty
house
and
in Chappaqua for
Toby,
any
hi.
personal reason.
I didn't.
Yeah, I got Cutie and Kobe.
Oh, cutie.
Yeah, Cutie, like a cutie.
Oh.
Cause it's supposed to have been Kane and Kobe, but my cat that I had before got hit by the car before I even got Kobe. So now it's Cutie. It was supposed to have been Kane and Kobe. So now it's Cutie and Kobe.
Okay, cutie and Colby.
I mean, she in the cage. I put her in the I put her in Kobe cage. I'm about to get her out because I'm about to feed her.
No, you didn't.
All
but
right.
You had that great tone in your voice, and you're very good at
When the
it.
next time you be
Thank you, I'll
alive.
take that as a compliment. I
It is a
appreciate it.
compliment.
Thank you, and I did not know you lost or any loss for
I
that
want to
matter.
come back tomorrow. I want to come back tomorrow because I ain't did what I wanted to do.
Coverage
All
of
right.
Jeffrey Epstein.
You come around 6 o'clock?
No.
At this time, I'd like to introduce, will you
Yeah,
marked as
you
McDonough
know me.
Exhibit
Yeah.
23.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for you then.
And this is Bates number EFTA
Why you want to do this? But I've been watching this shit.
02792895.
I was like, let me do this live, cause I be doing a lot of this political shit right now.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, but I got some funny shit that I wanna talk about, and yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I just was like, I had to do this. I just had to do it. I think get it up my soul. Cause the Clintons, yo, I fuck with Bill, yo. Bill was my man back in the day.
Yeah.
Even though we know he lied, but he was a good president.
I like him
But
better
he
than
fucked
Obama.
up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then not even only that, Trump is way worse than him. Trump way worse than
He.
Obama and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think a lot of us in life gave Clinton a pass because he was a good president. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That we know.
Yeah.
He was not out here starting wars and sending, you know what I'm saying? Them people ain't
And
had to die.
stealing. And stealing.
Stealing and killing citizens and sending this fake ass what that ice on people and all of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we didn't have that. They was more like, look out for the people. And that's what I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Even
Yeah.
though he shouldn't have did what he did with Monica Lewinsky and then lied about it and then got put out there about it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he was a good president for the people. But on that other stuff, yeah, that was fucked up. But Trump is just fucked up all around. He done did a whole lot of shit.
Before, during, and now.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish playing this. Yo, they cut me off. They shut my live down earlier because I was playing my music, and they said I can't play my music. And
Just like that. Wow.
yeah, it's 2 lives about this. One of them was only like 10 minutes. They fucking said I cannot play my music in the background. And that wasn't even the background. I haven't even started the live. No, I started my live, that's my intro music.
You
And
mean
they was
that
like,
same intro that you've been playing for months? That's the one?
swear count. I only have my own music that I made on the low. Like I be fucking with shit. And I made I
Yeah.
made 5 different tracks. Well, not even just intros and outros. It ain't even a whole song. It's only like, the regular shit I play. They was like, I can't play that and this, that, and that. And I was like, what? And they shut me off. So that's why I started the new line. And I ain't played shit this time. I don't know
Wow.
what's going on, yo. I told you they don't like me on YouTube. And it
Shoot.
might be because of the shit that I be talking about. I don't know. But I'm about to get up out of that politics stuff. Cause I don't know what it is. I can't make it. I'm just trying to make $1. Just give me $1.
Mm.
Yeah. But I'm gonna finish playing this. This is almost over. It got like 10 minutes left. You gotta sign
Wow.
up. You want to say something else before I play the rest of this?
No, no, no.
Okay. All right. I'm about to play.
One page.
Thank you. Who's Shasta? I don't know who that is.
And this is email from Virginia Giuffre, an Epstein victim, that alleged that you walked into Vanity Fair and threatened them not to write sex trafficking articles about your good friend Jeffrey Epstein. Mr. President, is this true?
No. No. Not no. Hell no. Not close.
No.
Why do you think Ms. Giuffre would make these
Are
claims?
you asking to have an opinion
don't
about
know,
Ms.
but-
Giuffre's point of mind? Can we not do that? Like, ask him about the facts that he knows, as opposed to asking about the facts in other people's minds.
Mr. President, have you ever asked any other publication to shut down a story related to Mr. Epstein?
No.
He
Chief of
lied.
medicine of this hospital and keeping things up.
He's
Y'all heard that gonna lie. All in the motherfucker sense. Let me wash my hands real quick.
I'm looking at the third.
You know he lying.
You may not even remember.
Right, he 80 years old.
Yep.
That man probably don't remember none of that. Oh my little kitty is crying.
Yeah, I hear him. Her.
Yeah, she is crying. But
Oh,
I'm about to end this live so
okay.
I can feed my babies.
Meow. Meow. Okay. I'll see you
I
tomorrow.
love you. Replay game. Make sure y'all have the right and subscribe again. I ain't supposed to I love you.
All
Look,
right. All right. See you tomorrow.
I baby.
All right.
Good night, girl.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.